Well, good evening and welcome to Pause the Pandemic 3. It's Jamie with My FM in the morning. Thank you for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Family Day long weekend. We are in store for an amazing show. We have to follow up with Pause the Pandemic 1, which featured Jim Cuddy, Blue Rodeo. It was amazing. Followed that up with Stephen Page, Bare Naked Ladies. Absolutely phenomenal. How do you follow those two up? You get a Canadian legend, Randy Bachman, BTO, the Guess Who, his son Tal Bachman joining him. We're in store for a great evening. So it is a Valentine's Day. If you're watching on a phone, on a laptop, come on, cuddle up, get in there nice and close together. We're going to enjoy this. Pause the Pandemic 3. Enjoy Randy Bachman and Tal Bachman.
Hi, I'm Randy Bachman.
I am Tal.
We're here for the broadcast from My Radio for that Valentine's Day weekend. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go, right off the top. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you again. The hurting's on me, yeah, and I will never be free. You gave a promise to me, and you spoke it. You spoke it. Oh, baby. These eyes watched you bring my world to an end. This heart could not accept and pretend. The hurting's on me, yeah, and I will never be free, no, my baby. You gave a promise to me, but you broke it. You broke it. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you once again. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes. That was the first hit I wrote with Mr. Burton Cummings of the Guess Who. It was a million seller, much to our surprise. It was the only ballad on the album, the Wheatfield Soul album, our first album. Burton was probably about 18 and a half or 19 years old when he sang that song. And then we got asked to write a follow-up song, which took us a while because it was very hard to top These Eyes. But we did it, and it's called Laughing. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should laugh, but I cry, 'cause your love passed me by. It took me by surprise, didn't realize you were waiting. Time goes slowly, but carries on. Now the best years have come and gone. Took me by surprise, didn't realize you were laughing. Laughing, 'cause you do it to me. Laughing ain't the way it should be. You took away everything I had, you put the hurt on me. Laughing, it's you doing to me. Laughing, it ain't the way it should be. You took away everything I had, you put the hurt on me. I walk alone now, calling your name. After losing at the game, you took me by surprise, didn't realize you were laughing. Time goes slowly, but carries on. Now the best years have come and gone. Took me by surprise, didn't realize you were laughing. Laughing, 'cause you do it to me. Laughing ain't the way it should be. You took away everything I had, to put the hurt on me. Laughing ain't the way it should be. Laughing, what you doing to me. You took away everything I had, to put the hurt on me. You took away everything I had, to put the hurt on me. You took away everything I had, to put the hurt on me. Nice one, Tal.
Thanks.
I'm happy Tal is joining me here because
I just kept playing because you kept playing. So
we're kind of winging this. It's very nice to be playing for you, and we do this every Friday on YouTube at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which in your area in Toronto is 9 o'clock at night. And we get together and try to basically wreck a bunch of songs. He brings 4 or 5 songs, I bring 4 or 5, and we don't really know each other's songs, so we just kind of dive into them.
well, it's even worse than that because we're not trying to wreck them. We're trying to play them
trying
properly.
to play them better.
We can never get it together.
So if you kind of like this, which is just my own songs and Tal's hit song, you might like the Friday night YouTube. We also are together on Sirius XM radio. We do the Beatles channel. We do a Beatles show. It's on monthly, and they play it 3 or 4 times a week. And we dissect, or what do we do?
Yeah, we deconstruct or dissect all of the Beatles songs, and the show's called Musical Mystery Tour. So if you do have Sirius, check us out there.
All right.
What's next?
Well, after we had the hit with American Woman and Laughing, we did a tour with Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention and Alice Cooper. And for us being the Guess Who from Winnipeg, it was a big deal to go and play 4 gigs with the Mothers and with Alice Cooper. They were Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, and San Francisco. And it was pretty amazing. So in San Francisco, I was walking around and kind of got into confrontation with some guys who are very tough-looking guys. And as they were about to confront me, there was 3 of them. We were maybe 10, 12 feet away. They were walking towards me down the street. A little car pulled up, and the woman started yelling and screaming at them. And so 2 of these guys vanished and left 1 guy standing there. And she said some things to him which I can't repeat. And she told him to get into the car. And when he got into the car, she slammed the door and she said, "Baby, when you get home, you ain't getting no sugar tonight." find a corner where I can hide. Silent footsteps crowded me, sudden darkness, but I can see. No sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea, no sugar to stand beside me, no sugar to run with me. Da-doo-doo down, da-doo-dow, da-doo-doo down, da-doo-dow, da-doo-doo down, ba-doo-dow, ba-doo-dow down. In the silence of my mind, quiet movements where I can find. She's grabbing for me with her eyes. Now I'm falling from her skies. No sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea, no sugar to stand beside me, no sugar to run with me. Da-doo-doo down, da-doo-dow, da-doo-doo down, ba-doo-dow, da-doo-doo down, da-doo-doo. No sugar tonight. That little signal was to tell was, that's it. I was going to give him a guitar solo, but we've got a lot of songs to do here, so excuse that abrupt ending there.
No worries.
This is the way we do things. So after that trip where I wrote No Sugar Tonight, we came back to Vancouver and went to a big party in Vancouver to celebrate our big tour with Frank Zappa and Alice Cooper. I heard a song on the radio by Bob Dylan, and in it, somewhere in the song he said the words, "She Came Undone," and I sat down and wrote this song. She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. When I found what she was headed for, it was too late. She's come undone. She found a mountain that was far too high. When she found out she couldn't fly, it was too late. Too late, she's gone too far, she's lost the sun, she's come undone. I blew my own song. Too late, she's gone too far, she's lost the sun, she's come undone. She found a mountain that was far too high, and when she found out she couldn't fly, it was too late. She's come undone. Deep in her heart she was a special one. I tried to hold her but she had to run, and now it's too late. It's too late. She's gone too far, she's lost the sun, she's come undone. She's come undone. Too many mountains, not enough stairs to climb. Too many people, not enough lives to lead. Too many churches, and not enough truth. Too many lives to lead, and not enough time. It's too late, she's gone too far, she's lost the sun, so she's come undone. Too far, she's lost the sun, she's come undone. She's come undone. She's come undone. Bop doo 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 da da doo doo bop bop ba da. Pow. That was a train wreck. See, in the middle, I forgot my own song because it's not in the original key that we did it with the Guess Who. So we've had to transpose it so I can sing it because Burton Cummings sang it in his high Irish tenor voice.
Well, no one can sing like Burton, right?
No one can sing like Mr. Cummings.
But you're due for a couple of solos.
Once in a while. Well, I get by because it's kind of the Randy Newman thing. I wrote the song so I can kind of sing it no matter how terrible it is. All right. One gig we were playing was in Kitchener-Waterloo in a curling arena. And I usually have to explain in the USA what a curling arena is, but in Canada I don't have to. It's kind of a half aluminum pipe out in the middle of the ferry. Half aluminum pipe in the middle of the prairie, engulfed in snow, where they just freeze the field and they put targets on it, and that's called curling. They roll a little rock on it. Sometimes there's a jam pail with a handle in, but usually it's a big rock, and that's called curling. So we were playing a curling rink in Kitchener-Waterloo, which now apparently is a True Value hardware store. And I broke a string in the middle of a song. So Burton Cummings said, Randy broke a string, we're going to take a break. I didn't have a spare guitar or a tuner. I put on the string on my guitar, and as I was tuning it up, turning this, tuning it up like that, no more. Colored lights can hypnotize, sparkle someone else's eyes. Now, woman said, get away. American woman, listen what I say. American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. I don't need your war machines, I don't need your ghetto scenes. The more important things to do, spend my time growing old with you. Now, woman, said get away. American woman, this is what I say. Thank you. Hope you're applauding out there. That's a tough song to do acoustically.
I got my foot stomping thing here.
That's Tal stomping his foot. His right foot is the complete drummer. He's playing a little thing called a puck. It's like a hockey puck with a mic in it. That gives us a beat to play to. Okay, once after I left the Guess Who after American Woman, I'm with BTO and we're driving from Winnipeg down to New Orleans to play Mardi Gras. And when we were on the highway, a big semi-trailer pulled up in front of us and slowed down. Our license plate, by the way, said "Friendly Manitoba" with a outline of a buffalo around it. And a big semi pulled up in front of us and slowed down. As I was about to pass, I was driving this car. It was an American Motors Ambassador station wagon, if you remember those. It was kind of like a gigantic gremlin, if you remember the gremlins. And as I pulled up to pass, another truck pulled up beside me and boxed us in. We couldn't get out. And it was very frustrating driving down the highway. And they decided to go a bit slower and play a little game of cat and mouse with the guys from Canada, which license plate said "Friendly Manitoba." See how friendly we were. Well, finally one of the trucks took an exit. We followed him off because we needed gas to the truck stop. And Fred Turney and I, who were the big guys in the BTO, went up to the truck driver, and we were going to accost him and have a little session about why did he cut us off, why was he blocking us out, it was very unsafe and everything. Anyways, he said, "You guys, you Canadians are so darn polite, it's no big deal, we're just having some fun with you guys. Why don't you just let it ride?" A song dedicated to everybody out there, because we all are in a very specific, unusual situation. Not that we chose to be. The whole world has been forced into this new situation of staying at home. For me, it's the longest I've ever been home in many, many, many decades. It's a real thrill to sleep in my own bed night after night and have a routine. How is it for you, Tal?
It's been what, the lockdowns?
Yeah.
Well, it's been cool, like writing songs and working on our demos and stuff.
We are writing an album. We're writing a Bachman album.
We're in British Columbia, which we haven't really had the severe lockdowns that other places have, so that's good. That's been pretty good. Feel relatively grateful for that.
Right. And some questions came in from our viewers out there.
Oh.
Do you want to take those?
Yes. Okay. I am the official question asker.
Okay.
Guy. Okay, Jenny asks, what are your top 3 Canadian bands of all time outside of your own? So you can't list the Guess Who and BTO number 1 and 2.
I think our number 1 top export and the guy to be proud of is Bryan Adams. I remember he started in the middle of the BTO era, which is like the mid-'70s, and he's still out there rocking and rolling. He's still touring. He's still doing albums. He sold like 100 million albums. He's done duets with everybody, country artists, hip hop artists, Pavarotti. He's a pretty amazing guy. So he is our Bruce Springsteen in a way. So I would give Brian a big 10 out of 10 for that.
Okay. You got 2 more to go.
Rush, amazing band of 3 guys who were together again for 40 years. Actually, the reason you're great is you stay together, you keep doing what you do, which Brian Adams has done and Rush has done. And very incredible bands. And who would you say would be a good third?
Well, I mean, Ron Sexsmith is not a band. That was the question. Band. I like Ron.
I like Ron a lot.
Really good. I like early Joni Mitchell, but April Wine.
Yeah, April Wine, cool.
I mean, there's so many good ones. Trooper,
right?
Right.
Who I produced, and of course Neil and Joni. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of good bands. Okay, from Stephanie, what are you learning from your grandkids about life these days? Like, what about Lorenzo? You must be learning some computer tricks from him.
I have, I forget, 24 or 25 grandkids. Most of them are like pushing 20 now, and a lot of them are in different places. I have one in Lethbridge who's a computer expert and basically running the University of Lethbridge, their pool and all their systems and everything there. I'm learning that kids are much smarter at their age than I was at that age. I mean, I was learning the yo-yo. Do you know what I mean? When I was a teenager, and
these guys are learning how to hack into NASA,
throwing darts, and these guys are writing their own programs and playing games and stuff on the computer. And even in sports, they're better. I mean, when I was growing up, nobody ever shot a 3-pointer in basketball. Now, like every second guy.
Well, they didn't have them back then, so you couldn't shoot them.
You couldn't?
No, they didn't have the 3-point.
But you could have shot them.
You could have shot them.
But you only got 2 points.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, that is true, because the expertise in making those kinds of long distance baskets, that is new. But you were a prodigy on guitar, so
What's
so there
that?
you go. So you were smart on guitar.
Yeah, I had my thing. Another question?
Yeah, we got a few more. From James, what's been your relationship like with Burton Cummings lately?
Well, if you're all familiar with the relationship of Keith Jagger and
Mick Jagger
and Keith Richards, Neil Young and Stephen Stills. It's very similar with me and Burton. I've known Burton since he was 14. I'm a couple of years older than him, so I was maybe 17 at the time. We come together, we go apart. We are great together, we're great apart. And so we are getting together this summer. We had a plan for last summer, but we got shut down because of COVID. So what's happening is Bachman Cummings tour will take place this summer. Our big pivot date is in Winnipeg, August the 28th, which will be Winnipeg's 151st birthday and Manitoba's 151st anniversary of being in the Confederation of Canada. It was supposed to happen last year, but we were shut down. So that is now geared for August the 28th. And we'll have gigs before that, and I believe we're in the Toronto area in sometime in July, so you just have to check the Bachman Cummings website for that. And if you want to find out what's going on, check out my website, Randy Bachman, official, or the Bachman website, and you'll see what's going on with me and Tal.
Yeah. Should I keep going?
Yeah, one more.
Well, Trevor asked about your personal experience, the last 12 months through the pandemic. So you kind of touched on that already. You've written lots of songs and caught up on Netflix stuff. But anything else you want to add to that?
Well, I've watched everything on Netflix, literally everything. Stuff I wouldn't even dream of watching. You end up coming back and watching it. I did really enjoy, and I still do, sleeping in my own bed every night consecutively. People don't realize that when they go to bed every night, they think it's boring. Boring is really good when you're a musician, and you've got to check into a different hotel every day with noisy guys next to you and kids running up and down the hall. As much as I love kids and got a bunch, at 6 in the morning when they're running to the swimming pool, you don't want them screaming outside your room. Different air conditioners, bad beds, not clean rooms, airplanes that get canceled, guys that search you at the airport. I can go on and on and on. No, it's been really, really great being at home. Tal spends his time here with me. We've got a studio set up in our house. We do shows like this, and thank you very much to my broadcasting for that and all you people out there watching. And we do our Vinyl Tap radio shows from here and everything, and we're writing a new album. I'm actually busier than ever, but I have more time than ever because I'm not wasting time trying to commute or travel to the gig. This is our gig.
That's right. Melissa asks, do you ever get tired of playing guitar with Tal?
No, I kind of get challenged every time I play guitar with Tal. He always surprises me because in the middle of a song, you'll have seen it here. I'll just look at him and say, "Do a solo," or "Do you want to take a solo?" And he launches into some spectacular solo of
I don't
things
know if
that
they're spectacular, but I mean, you're the one throwing curveballs because I never know when, a new thing's coming. So
Well, I'm not trying
keeps
to
me on my toes.
I'm not trying to surprise him or anything. It's just that the song is flowing, and I think maybe it needs a solo. Maybe I should stay on rhythm and let him do the solo and stuff like that. So, kind of make it up as we go along.
Terry asks, any chance you leave any guitars to Tal? Dad's given me a few guitars, including this one, so I'm good.
I've given him a couple of guitars. I have a guitar collection that is part of the Bachman estate that will be left behind when I go to the great stage in the sky. As George Harrison did with his, and many other guys just leave their guitar with their estate, or you put it in a museum and they keep it there for your family because it's safe, because they have guards and they're insured, because you can't keep guitars worth a fortune in your house. And I don't. Mine are all in. Most of mine are in Calgary at the National Library there in Calgary, where they have a great museum. They've got Geddy Lee's bass collection there, and my German guitar collection, and a lot of my stage guitars.
So before we move on to the song, My Broadcasting Corporation, MBC, Ontario's...
Thank you to My Broadcasting and to John Poole and the other guys there who put this together. I was really surprised to get his call. It's wonderful to do this show. We hope we can do more for you.
And they have stations along the shores of Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, the St. Lawrence Seaway, and the Ottawa River.
Cool.
As far north as the Ottawa Valley and as far south as St. Thomas, with points in between.
Very nice. And we will be calling you when the Bachman album come out and our first
right.
single comes out.
Yeah, you can
and
play.
it rockets to the top of your charts. We hope you have a hit parade chart. You got to have one. Okay, everybody out there, you got to look after your family, but you can't look after your family unless you look after yourself first. So take care of number one. Here we go. Every day is an endless train. You got to ride it to the end of the line. Just be the troubleshooter, blow the bad luck away, and you will make it to your station on time. And you'll find out every trick in the book, and that there's only one way to get things done. You'll find out the only way to the top is looking out for number one. I mean, you keep looking out for number one. Every night it's a different game. You've got to work for your fortune and fame. Success is a ladder, take a step at a time, and the people will remember your name. 'Cause you'll find out every trick in the book, and that there's only one way to get things done. You find out the only way to the top is looking out for number one. I mean, you keep looking out for number one. every trick in the book, and that there's only one way to get things done. I found out the only way to the top is looking out for number one. I mean, you keep looking out for number one. Oh, that's us, we're looking out for number one. Oh, that's me, I'm looking out for number. Number one, number one, number one, number one. Now, if you've got a number one, and this being Valentine's Day, you might want to sing this song to her, which Tal wrote, and he's going to sing for you.
My song.
Because if you have a lady in your life, she might be very high above you.
Right. I forgot we were going to do this one. She's blood, flesh and bone, no toxic silicone. She's touch, smell, sight, taste, and sound. But what can a guy like me ever really offer? Oh, I screwed up the lyrics. How does it go? I can't remember how the lyrics go. Sorry, train wreck. Oh, how does it go? Somehow I can't believe that anything should happen. That's what it is. Sorry. I know where I belong, and nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. 'Cause she's so high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high. Like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite. She's so high above me. First class and fancy free. She's high society. She's got the best of everything. What could a guy like me ever really offer? She's perfect as she can be. Why should I even bother? 'Cause she's so high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite. She's so high above me. She calls to speak to me. I freeze immediately, 'cause what she says sounds so unreal. Somehow I can't believe that anything should happen. I know where I belong, and nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause she's so high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite.
She's so hot. Any other questions?
I mean, my only question right now is why I forgot the lyrics to that last song. But I already asked all the ones on there.
Okay.
Wait a second. Oh, wait. Maybe there's more here. Top 3 Canadian bands. Oh. Family Day Weekend. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think.
Well, this just says, wintertime in Ontario is the perfect time to stay home with your family, which is what you're doing. Connect, and that's why we're doing this concert. So thank you to My Broadcasting for putting on this show and getting me and Tal to put on this show for you guys. You're all stuck in your home. We look forward to this craziness changing again, and that we can all get out of our house and go to school and work and go and see music live.
Yeah, that would be good. I sure missed that.
Okay, it's time for my song that hit #1. That was a big mistake. That was not supposed to be on an album because it was a rejected song and full of stuttering, so I could tease my brother who stuttered. And the head of our label put it on the album because he liked it, and it was a big #1 hit. So here we go.
Am I doing the leads on this?
You are.
Okay.
See how much we have planned ahead?
Okay.
You're playing the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I met a devil woman. She took my heart away. She said I had it coming to me, but I wanted it that way. I think that any love was good love. So I took what I could get. Yes, I took what I could get. She looked at me with her big brown eyes and said, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's some loving that you're never gonna forget. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. One more. And now I'm feeling better, 'cause I found out for sure. She took me to the doctor, and he told me I'm a cure. And here's what he said. He said that any love was good loving. So I took what I could get. Yes, I took what I could get, and then she looked at me with her big brown eyes and said, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's some loving that you're never gonna forget. You know, you just ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You say you want to change the world. It's all right with me, there's no regret. It's my turn, the circle game has brought me here, and I won't let down till every sun has set. You realize now, you should have tried now. The music's gone now. You'll find out you lost it somehow. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Gonna find out Sunday's too late, sha-la-la-la. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Hey you say the race is much too fast. It's okay with me, I'm keeping pace. It's my game. The music is inside my head. For everyone on top, there's one who can replace. You realize now, you should have tried now. The music's gone now. You'll find out you lost it somehow. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Gonna find out someday's too late. Sha-la-la-la. Hey you, sha-la-la-la. Hey you. Thank you. We've reached our last song. We've left out a couple because we can't do them all. But this is the song that everybody knows. And I wrote this song over a period of 8 years. I co-wrote it with myself. It was first written called White Collar Worker. And nobody liked the middle part, which is a copy of Paperback Writer. And one day going to a gig, I heard a guy on the radio say, "This is Daryl B on C-Fun Radio, and we're taking care of business." And I thought, what a great title for a song. And that same night on stage, when we ran out of songs to play and Fred Turner couldn't sing, I pulled out my song, White Collar Worker, and didn't put in the hook, White Collar Worker, in the middle. I slid in, taking care of business, and wrote the song. It's a pretty special song to me because I played violin as a kid. And when I was 14, I got tired of playing violin. And I saw Elvis on TV and wanted to be like Elvis. Basically, I wanted to be like Elvis's guitar player, whose name was Scotty Moore, even though I did my hair like Elvis at the time, like Scotty Moore. And that was pretty incredible. And then after Elvis passed away, I saw Priscilla on TV. And she said Elvis was driving in the limo one day with her and the band. And he heard a song on the radio by a Canadian band called Taking Care of Business. And he said, I want that to be my theme. TCB with a lightning bolt, that was the name of his band. And anybody visiting Memphis today and go to Graceland, you'll see Elvis's tombstone has TCB on it. So that's my little Elvis-y story. So here we go with TCB. From the alarm clock's warning, take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle up above and people pushing, people shoving, and the girls who try to look pretty. And if your train's on time, you can get to work by 9 and start your slaving job to get your pay. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at nothing all day. Then I've been taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way, taking care of business. It's all mine, taking care of business and working overtime, work out. Yeah. All right. There's easy as fishing, you can be a musician if you could make sounds loud or mellow. Get a second-hand guitar, chances are you go far if you get in with the right bunch of fellows. People see you having fun, just a light in the sun. Tell them that you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid, and we're all self-employed. We love to work at nothing all day. And we've been taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way, taking care of business. It's all mine, taking care of business and working overtime. care of business and working overtime. Thank you. Happy Valentine's weekend. Love yourself, love your family, and love my broadcasting radio.
Bye.
Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for joining Pause the Pandemic 3. Thank you to Bachman and Bachman, Randy and Tal. And just to let you know, Tuesday morning, when we get back from our family day long weekend, Randy's actually going to join me on my FM in the morning. He's going to help me with a very special announcement. Really looking forward to that Tuesday morning. Thanks again to Randy and Tal. Thank you for joining us. We want to encourage you to get onto myfmradio.ca. Find out all the latest, what's going on. Guess Who's Talking? Make sure you're signed up for that. We also have a daily digital edition, our local news sent to you every day. So make sure you check that out, myfmradio.ca. Enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day.